Hello, this is Sonja from My Happy Space. Today I would like to share with you my traveler's notebook. What I do is I document every month my highlights in the traveler's notebook. I don't tend to do the 12 by 12 layout or anything like that. I just like the fact that it's in my traveler's notebook. I've got it all together and I can go through it and just enjoy the memories of the month. I make my own traveler's notebooks. I just went on YouTube, got some tutorials and sort of adjusted a little bit towards my needs. And the inserts I'm also making myself. Lindsay Deco's got a very good tutorial, so I'll link that for you so you can follow that and see if you can make your own also. So I'm going to start with November. My style has developed very much over the last 6 months. I've only started scrapbooking 6 months ago, and when I started traveling notebooks, I haven't watched any videos or any methods to see how to do it. I just did my own thing, and then as the months gone on, I sort of started watching YouTube videos. I was obviously a bit more inspired by what other people do, so my style has definitely improved over the last 6 months. So it'd be interesting for you guys to see how it has improved. Some of the pages I don't really like in this book, but it's good memories. Some pages I do like, so yeah, let's go over it. This is November 2018. This is my daughter's birthday. As I said, it's just a simple layout with a little bit of backing, stamping, a birthday cake, and yeah, she turned 15. This is a breakfast in the morning. I did some journaling there. Just a little bit of background, a little flower there, and it's just a birthday party there. They had a movie and a popcorn or cake evening. They went to play putt-putt. I like this page. It's just a little bit of roses I put down there, stamping with a little bit backing. Yeah, that's quite a nice page to me. This is my birthday also in November, so I just documented that. My breakfast I got in bed, obviously a nice coffee. I like the simple layouts. To me, I prefer that. This is just what happens also in November. My daughter completed the science course. Just documented that. As I go on, I realized that you can actually put these tags behind photos and sort of hide your documenting a little bit, but I didn't know about that. I just did it out there, but I definitely preferred hidden away and typed up. This is just a photo of my husband and my son. A fun photo. He's in my husband's clothes. They're almost the same size. My son is part of a group that helped children with disabilities, and he had to raise money for it. He had to do a sort of a project. He raised 300 Rand, so I was very proud of him. This is just a little friend, a special needs friend. He went to visit the day, and I was very proud of him, going for a play date with him, to him. This is, I bought some pillows for my house. I don't know if you can see it. My photos is not very good. My photos has really improved also over the last 6 months. I've sort of discovered some apps to edit my photos, and so that works well. This is just end of year sort of closing down. I have some more time, going out for a coffee in a magazine. Just documented that. This is December, obviously hence the Christmas. And I've just done Joy to the World. And as I said, I didn't really know about hiding journally, so I just tried to do a little tipping. Not a very nice one. It's very skew also. But never mind, it was my birthday treat. We went up the wheel in Cape Town and we went to my favorite restaurant. So I just wanted to document that. And that is my son was a narrator at the Christmas play in our church. So I just took a photo of that. I was proud of him for that. This is just a year-end function at our church for volunteers, my daughter with her friends. This is us as a family who went to the same event. The theme was masks, so I just took some photos of us. Unfortunately, my son didn't want to be on the photos. He was a waiter at the event, so he didn't feel like going on the photos. This is our Christmas meal, and not a very good dark photo, unfortunately, of our meal. I just wanted to document that. This is my sister's home. This is a nice photo because I took them up. This is a 2012 photo and this is a 2018 photo. And every year I make this Christmas gingerbread Christmas tree. And I had this photo and I remember I had this photo. So I thought I'm going to take exactly the same photo of this year with our kids, just to see how they've grown. And hence the life is a journey. This is obviously our Christmas tree and a close-up photo of that tree. And this is a photo of our families on Christmas Day, my sister and her family, and myself and my family. During December, we did lots of fun things. We went to Cape Town, obviously, lots, and the beach, and I just wanted to document that. Okay, this is the month of January. We went to away for a week and a chalet next to a beach, or not a beach, a big river. We did some kayaking, and I like this sort of tropical theme for holiday. That was the closest we can get to a tropical place. So yeah, so I just like that page. Went for picnics, and we went on a boat ride. Also not a very good photo, that one. Just like the simplicity of this. We had barbecues every evening, and we went on a nice walk in the mountains, and I love this photo of myself with my kids holding hands. My daughter and I went to watch Matilda at in Cape Town. This is just a screenshot which I've just printed out, just two of the brochure, and my daughter and myself there. Was my son's birthday. He turned 13, so he loved baked beans. We bought him some baked beans. As you can see, it's just simple, some bunting, some stamping. I cut out the 13 myself. We had a sort of an event for him, turning 13, with some friends and some dads. We had a swimming party. I just journaled there. We visited my mum's grave. She died about 2 years ago, so I just wanted to document that. Still say we miss her. My son had a tarantula on his hand when he went on a school outing, so I thought he was very, very brave. It's a simple layout of stamping, some washi tape there. So this is the month of February. All the hearts, of course. This is just my Valentine's cards I got. My Valentine's card from my husband. I just wanted to document that. This is my Bible journaling. I've started doing Bible journaling in January this year also, so I just want to take the highlights and document that. I like to take photos of that and just remember what I've done doing. Okay, this page is of our new cat. We got a cat also in the month of, is it now February? Yes, February. And her name is Misty, and she's very cute, so I've just documented that. When we got her, she was about 6 weeks old, and she's so cute. She is much bigger now. Obviously, she's double her size. As you can see, these pages are very simple. It's just a little bit of backing, stamping, and just documenting it. This is just my daughter's best friend, and they had a best friend had a birthday party, and I just documented that and just sort of celebrating and appreciating the fact that my daughter has good, kind friends in her life. Yes, we just had a young adult concert at our church. So I just documented that, and also just a special time with my son. We went on a mother-daughter date. Actually, the end of the sun got missing, so I must just replace that. Now, unfortunately, this is sometimes some of these things doesn't stick very well, so that's what happens sometimes. This is just an afternoon I spent in Stellenbosch, which is a beautiful town close to where we live. It was quite unexpected, and so it was a lovely time there. My daughter just started her IGSE, and yeah, I just took a photo of her book. She didn't want it to be in the photo, so I just took a photo of her studying there. So the next month is the month of March, and that's fall in South Africa, and this is a nice fall theme, yeah. This is a bit of a busy page. I won't say it's one of my favorite pages, but this is my daughter also is part of a charity, and they raise funds for people or children with disabilities. So yes, he was just baking cakes. He and a friend was baking cake, and yeah, they're selling it, and they actually made a grand total of 2,100 Rand. So I was very proud of them. This is just documenting Misty a month later, and she's growing up, very cute, sleeping there, and I love this layout. It's just a simple layout. Yes, I've just done some more documenting about my Bible journaling. So yeah, I like to take photos of it and just remember what I've done in that month, the ones that stood out for me. This is just an event we had at our church, a ladies' event, an evening of hope. So I was just documenting that. This is what we did over the holidays. Also not very keen on this page, very busy. Yeah, my daughter had friends over baking. Is a friend of my son had a friend over. We went to a water park. And there was loads of load shedding in South Africa. Load shedding, for those who doesn't know, is where we share electricity, or the electricity goes up for a period of time of 2 or 3 hours. So we can spread the electricity, yes. There was quite a lot during during the fall holidays. So yeah, we just had one evening dinner by candlelight. So that's quite the adventure. Yeah, just went to my favorite coffee shop with my son. He likes Seattle freezers. He's sort of like iced coffee. And yes, also, yeah, I've documented their football team. They had to do some weeding on the football field, and whoever could turned up, and they did. And I was proud of my son and my husband who turned up, and there is my son poking out. And this is also just documenting my son's Bible study group. He goes to on every Friday, and it's just a bunch of nice young boys. And afterwards, I usually play chess or board games. This is just celebrating. We had a tax return, so we went out for pizza. And yeah, I've just cut up some part of I think the box, the pizza box, I cut up, and then just used that part as part of my journaling with the menu. So yeah, I've got a tip video about how to do scrapbooking cheaply. So one of the tips I've said is just use what you have. If you get packaging or whatever, just cut it out, and use whatever you have. And there, I've got a printer also, and I'm so pleased because I spent a fortune in the printing shops. So now I can actually print my own photos, and it's much better quality than the photos on this page. So this is just sticking together. I just want to see if there's anything in here. Might have just stuck some paper together. Oh no, I think that's it. The last bit of the entry is my niece. She got an ESPS, and my daughter went with her. I love this layout. It's a beautiful, simple layout, very feminine and soft. And just to remember that, and she was brave. And also this is, it's Hot Socks Day for Down Syndrome Day, and my daughter was wearing hot socks today just to remember that and to celebrate that. So yeah, this is, as I said, my traveling book from November till March this year. Next one I will show you is this last 3 months. As I said, it's interesting just to see how my scrapbooking has improved over the last 6 months, and I like the next one I like a little bit more, but it is actually so nice to go through this and just remember all the memories. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.